Hey guys, we've arrived here in Bali, Indonesia. We were really impressed by how the airport looks. First order of business, we had to exchange our money to rupiah. So we tried to look for money exchange, got a lot of money now. And we also had to buy some pocket Wi-Fi. So we bought some. Once we got out of the airport, we looked for our driver who's gonna bring us to Black Penny. It was a pretty good trip, and on the way to Ubud, it was gonna be the driver said it was gonna be around 1 hour. So I didn't expect that to be that far, but that's all right. We'll just try to enjoy the view. One thing we saw, or one thing we didn't expect, was a welcome box from Black Penny. So as you can see here, this wooden box with some apples, water, peanuts, and of course washcloth. Yeah, I guess so. It's pretty good because it says a lot about the business, doing these extra stuff, and you see the quality service that they have. So for now, we're just gonna have that 1 hour trip to Ubud. So yeah, just enjoy the view and talk to you later. After an hour, we finally arrived at Black Penny. You see the sign there, but actually Black Penny is not really beside the road, but it's actually in this narrow alleyway, really like at the back of this compound. We've noticed a lot of the areas in Bali were narrow alleyways going straight to the establishment. So we first thought was, oh, it's beside the road, but not really. But it's all good because when we went to the place, it was really nice. Our driver was very accommodating as well. When we arrived at Black Penny, we did our usual stuff like checking in, signing papers, that kind of stuff. We've got some welcome drinks as well, some fruits, and don't worry, the non-alcoholic drinks, so just fruity ones. So our check-in was around 3 p.m. around that time, but we arrived around lunch, so it was really long waiting time. So we ate first, ordered some salads and some satay. So that was enough to fill our tummies for the meantime, since we wanted to eat more when we get around Ubud. So one of the things you can actually do while waiting was there were some stairs leading to the rice field and to the river, but that day it was really hot, so we didn't pursue going all the way down. It was really hot, so we just decided to just stay in the lobby of the the villa. Just wait for our check-in. So when we got into our villa, I surprised my wife with flowers on the bed, saying happy birthday. Was she surprised? I guess she was. So to have more information about the place, this area the villa is actually around 8,000 pesos. So, but we booked it very early on, around January, so we did our trip around March. The advice of people is always to book around 6 months, 3 months in advance so that you can get them really cheap. And this was around March. This was almost around the time of peak season. So it's off season to peak season. You get this whole room, this whole villa to yourself with a private pool and bathtub. So the next day we actually woke up early, try to enjoy the sun, and they served us breakfast. Breakfast was actually included in the package which we booked through Agoda, so that's something we didn't expect because I thought we just booked the villa, but we got the free breakfast while we were there at Black Penny, and it was a feast. I did not expect so much food. We actually didn't finish it because there's so much, but it was such a blessing to see all that food just for us. So actually the next day we had breakfast again. We didn't order as much, so we just had enough for our tummy to be filled. So Black Penny, I'd recommend it because one, they're very accommodating, very professional, and they have these extra services which you didn't expect, and you get really this private pool all to yourself. You get the whole villa to yourself, so the price is not so bad at all. Compare that to the Philippines, which is very, very expensive. That's one thing we really enjoyed, and it's one memorable thing me and my wife will never forget. I recommend this place, Black Penny. If you're interested, I'd recommend it as one of the villas you go to during your stay in Ubud. And we got this parting gift as well once we left the villa.